While most of us are decking the halls and sipping hot cocoa, some sinister stories lurk in the shadows of Christmas past. From eerie, unsolved cases to shocking crimes that shook the holiday spirit, we're diving into the dark side of the most wonderful time of the year. Grab your eggnog and join us as we unwrap the spine-tingling tales of Christmas murders. Ho ho, hold on tight. It's going to be a wild ride. 1. The Lawson family murders. On Christmas Day in 1929, Charlie Lawson, a seemingly ordinary farmer from North Carolina, committed an unthinkable act. He brutally murdered his wife and 6 children before taking his own life, leaving only one survivor, the eldest son, Arthur, who had gone out on an errand. What makes this story even creepier? Just days before the tragedy, Charlie took his family into town for a family portrait, dressed in their new Christmas clothes. A rare treat for a poor family. That's not all. Charlie and his son Arthur had just gone on a morning hunt before he started hunting down the rest of his family members. This case remains one of the most shocking family murders in American history. Thugger 2. The Santa Suit Slaughter on Christmas Eve. 2008, Bruce Jeffrey Pardo, dressed as Santa Claus, carried out a horrific massacre in Covina, California. Armed with handguns and a homemade flamethrower, he attacked a holiday gathering at his ex-in-law's home, killing 9 people and injuring 3 others before setting the house on fire. Pardo's rampage was fueled by a bitter divorce finalized just a week prior. He later took his own life, leaving behind a scene of unimaginable tragedy. 3. The murder of Paul Slogan. On Christmas Eve, 1993, Paul Logan, a 25-year-old takeaway delivery driver, was called to deliver food to Blue House Farm in Black Hill, County Durham. However, when he got there, he learned that no food order had been placed by the homeowners. So, he headed back to his car. After some time, the owners of the Blue House Farm noticed that Paul's white Peugeot car was still parked at the end of the lane to their home. So they called the police, who discovered that Paul had been brutally murdered. He had fatal head injuries inflicted by a blunt instrument, which has never been recovered. Despite extensive investigations and a £50,000 reward offered by his family, the case remains unsolved, leaving his loved ones still searching for justice. 4. Christmas present dispute. On Christmas Day, 2013, Alan Williamson was tragically murdered by his next-door neighbour, Melissa Young, in Edinburgh. When arrested, Melissa told the police that Alan had rejected her Christmas gift of unisex trainers and a copy of the Sun newspaper's slightly raunchy 2014 calendar. She had stabbed him 29 times, but claimed diminished responsibility, insisting that her mental health issues were behind the sustained attack. Despite this, the court found her guilty of murder and sentenced her to life in prison, with a minimum of 20 years before parole. Since being jailed at the women's prison, HMP Cornton Vale in Stirling, she has seriously assaulted 2 female prison officers. 5. The Christmas Tree Lady. On December 18, 1996, a woman was found dead, lying on a plastic sheet beside a Christmas tree at the Pleasant Valley Memorial Park Cemetery in Annandale, Virginia. Beside her body was a tape player, as well as a note that read, "Deceased by own hand. Prefer no autopsy." It was signed Jane Doe. The woman also requested that she be cremated, and even included money to cover the cost. Autopsy results showed that she died due to asphyxiation. The authorities believed that the woman had taken her own life. Unfortunately, they couldn't discover her identity. The Christmas Tree Lady, as she came to be known, remained unidentified until 2022. DNA and genealogy research led to the discovery of her identity. Joyce Marilyn Meyer Summers, originally from Davenport, Iowa. She was never reported missing at the time of her death. In fact, she didn't have any family in the immediate area, which is likely why no one noticed her disappearance. The reason for her death remains a mystery to this day. And there you have it. 5 chilling murders that happened on or around Christmas. While we often think of this season as one filled with joy and cheer, these stories remind us that not everything is as merry as it seems. If you enjoyed this video and want more intriguing tales of murder and mystery, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And remember, always check your family tree before gathering around it this holiday season. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe.